Hi, I'm Cindy Caldwell, the Happiness Queen, and you can find me at elegantinnerguidance.com. We're in the month of June 2013, and our theme for this month is feelings. So throughout the entire month, I want to have a discussion about feelings and how to use yours to really create the life that you desire to live. And to introduce the theme last week, just as a quick review, we talked about be, do, and have, the three phases of our feelings as I've defined them. The first phase being be, when you allow your emotions to be in control of your life. And then somewhere along the line you realize that maybe reacting that way, allowing your emotions to have that control in your life, isn't getting you what you desire in life. It's not allowing you to be the person that you desire to be. Maybe you don't even like yourself and the way you react when you become emotional in some of those situations. So you learn from that, then you decide to do something about it. You decide to use your feelings as a gauge of how you choose to react to your emotions. And then the third phase, have, then you can have the life that you desire to live. You can use your feelings as a critical guide in helping you to have that life that you desire. So learning how to use our feelings in a constructive way is a critical element in helping you to create the life that you desire to live. Let me just give you an example of how I used my feelings at a critical moment or an important moment in my life when I was trying to make a decision. And maybe this will help you in doing the same. So I was involved in a business opportunity. And it was a company I had known of for many years. In fact, I was a customer of theirs. I had used their products. I had known many of their people that represented them and sold their products. And I had great respect for those individuals, plus the person that had created and found the company. So there were all good things about this company. There was nothing negative about it at all. And I decided at one point, I guess I was presented with the idea, and I took the step and I decided to become one of those people that represented their products. And it was fine, and it went along for numerous years, and I totally enjoyed myself. But somewhere along the line, I started to get this feeling that maybe this wasn't the right opportunity for me. But I couldn't quite figure out why I was feeling that. Because if I looked at just the information I mentioned, all of my respect for the products and the people, the ethics, the way the company was run, all of that was really very high and very positive. And financially, if I looked at the numbers, if I looked on paper at some of the numbers, the financial opportunity was there if I would choose to have it. But still, something didn't feel right to me. So I started to evaluate that, evaluate why. Why was I reacting that way? Was it maybe a fear issue? Did I fear my success in this company? Maybe there was such great opportunity that I could see myself doing that and it scared me. I really wasn't quite sure. Or maybe I lacked some confidence that I needed. So I started to look at those things. Why was I really getting this urge to walk away from it? Was it something I needed to address and work on, or really was there more to it? And I really couldn't decide. I couldn't get any clear indication one way or another. I would even try to envision myself and really try to feel into it, so to speak, how I would feel if I walked away from the organization. Just place myself, kind of close my eyes, and imagine me no longer being involved with that organization. And how did that feel? Or me staying with it, and how did that feel? So I did get a little bit of indication there, but it still wasn't real clear. So then one day, happened to be a Saturday afternoon, I'm at home cleaning the house. Not one of my favorite activities, I'll have to admit, but I'm vacuuming. Furthest thing on my mind was thinking about this opportunity. I was actually more or less, I'm sure, focused on getting the job done, since it's not one of my favorite things. So I'm vacuuming, and all of a sudden I get this feeling, this knowingness that now's the time to move away. Moving away from the opportunity was the right thing. And as soon as I felt that, and I stopped for a moment and I'm thinking, it felt right. I just felt this freedom. I felt this weight lift off of my body, and I instantly knew that that was the right decision for me. I evaluated my feelings, I contemplated, and then I waited for my feelings, really, a little bit of inner voice, I guess you could say, but more my feelings to give me an indication of what was right for me. And that helped me to make a decision for that important moment in my life. So let me just review for you then some steps that you could take to follow a similar process to make choices for yourself using your feelings as a guide. And first of all, just like I did, go ahead, look at the information, read books, talk to people, look at the financial numbers if it's that kind of situation, review and evaluate whatever information is available to you. I kind of think of that as a head evaluation. That's head knowledge. Stuff that can seem logical, reason to do one thing, but not always the right thing for you. But evaluate it, look at it, see what it's telling you and how you feel about it. So weigh the information with how you feel about it. Even though in many situations we're looking at it, there's a financial implication. And we can look at it and the numbers can be great and every indication would be that yes, that's the thing we should do. But if it doesn't feel right for you, maybe it's not the thing that you should do. So you need to evaluate that and see how you feel about it. And do like I did also, maybe feel into it and try to feel what would it feel like if you did that? What would it feel like if you didn't do that? Just take some time to think about, feel into it, and evaluate all of those things. And then ultimately, somewhere along the line, you're going to need to make the choice for you. Doesn't matter if other people around you are saying, that doesn't make sense, look at this, how can you not see this? Doesn't matter if all of the logical information might be pointing in another direction. If it doesn't feel right for you, listen to your feelings and do what's right for you. And then as a learning moment, allow others to do what's right for them. Allow others to make those choices for themselves using their feelings, just as you are going to use your feelings to make those choices for your life that are right for you. Our feelings are a critical tool that we have to use as a gauge and a guide to help us to create the life that we desire to live. So tune into yours, use them, and you'll be amazed at what might unfold in your life. I'm Cindy Caldwell, the Happiness Queen at ElegantInnerGuidance.com.